Alright, check it out. This is not where I was planning on going with this project, but I got a frame. It's an old Manco frame. As you can see, the stickers, Manco products. Not exactly sure when it's from. It looks like it's maybe from the 80s or something. But got this old Manco frame from a friend of mine. I'm gonna hack it up and probably make it longer because, as you can see, the seat doesn't really fit that well. My knees are practically in my ears when I sit on it. So I'm probably gonna make it longer. I'm not sure how much. I'm gonna have to do some measurements. Make it longer. Probably make it a little wider in the back here so I can set my engine down. And then I'm going to cut out the old axle because it's not a live axle. It's just a one wheel peeler right now. But I'm gonna probably cut out that, put in a live axle, do some other little things here to make sure that I got a little bumper. Probably not gonna do too much to the front end. These side brush protectors, I'm guessing is what they probably are. Keep brush off your legs and sides when you're riding. I'm probably gonna take those and cut them, and I don't know if I'll lay them completely vertical, or sorry, not vertical, completely in line, I guess horizontal with the frame. I might leave them kind of bent up a little bit because honestly I think that looks kind of cool, but I might leave them bent up just a little bit, so that they do kind of act as a bit of a brush protector, because I do imagine I'll be running it through grass and stuff like that. And I think it would give it a pretty unique look. I also have this frame. The frame kind of bends up here in the back. I'm not sure if that's going to cause me problems. I don't think that it will. I'm not really sure. So we'll see what happens there when we get there. But we'll see. That might change here. I also have this awesome brake here. Not gonna keep that. That's gonna definitely come off. But really everything is in pretty good condition. I mean, probably the worst thing is the seat mount here. It's a little bent up. As you can see, kind of bent up here. It's slouched back in the back, and it's been welded a few times. But other than that, pretty good condition. The steering wheel's not even broke, which is crazy. And front end's really good. You know, it doesn't have any funky play in it, though it's not the most beautiful thing that I've seen. It will work. Yeah, so I think this frame will do me. It's quite the deal, honestly. I got it for $50. So like, how can you pass up a $50 go-kart frame? Of course I'm gonna buy it, even if I don't use it for this project. You know, I might hack it up and then weld it back together and just slap a Predator on it or something. I don't know, we'll see. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hack it up. It'll be fine. Heavy duty frame. Manco makes a good frame, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, so here's what's going on. I did some measurements, and I tried to discuss it in the time lapse you've probably seen. But the music I was playing was much too loud, so you weren't able to hear what I was saying. So basically, what's going on here is I measured from axle to axle, and we're at 46.5 inches from the front axle to the back axle. Which actually, in measuring my seat and engine placement and just mocking it up on the floor, it turns out that 46.5 inches is quite nice. So that's about where I wanted to be. So that should mean that we don't have to lengthen anything, which will be good. 15 inches wide is what we're currently sitting in the entire go-kart right now. So the entire go-kart is 15 inches wide. And that's not too bad for the front width. I think 15 inches will be enough to fit everything that I need. And if not, then I can probably make other things work by chopping them down a little bit. Rear is where we're gonna get a little funky. We need to make this not 3 inches wide, but 30 inches wide. So we're doubling the width in the back of the frame to fit our engine beside the seat. That's gonna be a little whack, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure how that's gonna work out. It probably means that really I might have to move the steering around to fit everything nicely. I might have to move the steering wheel over just a little bit so it sits closer to what's eventually going to be the clutch pedal. Currently that's the brake, but the brake will get moved over, which might not be too bad. Moving the steering column over, that means it'll be closer to the clutch pedal, but that means we'll have more space for our brake and gas pedal on the right side, which might not be too bad. So I might have to end up reconfiguring the steering after all, which no big deal. I don't think that'll be too much of a problem. So what basically is going to happen is the seat mount is going to get moved back. So it'll probably sit further back, like here somewhere. I'm not sure how that's going to work with this swoop up. Like I said, I might end up having to cut that out and just making it straight. I really don't know. I would kind of like to keep that just because I don't really want to chop up the frame that much, but we'll have to do what we have to do. It's not a big deal. Next would probably be making sure everything's just going to be even and well distributed. I think seat and steering wheel is going to have to get moved over. Well, yeah, it'll probably have to get moved over. I'm probably going to have to make little bump outs or something off the side of both sides and try to get me to 30 inches in the rear, which is what I kind of expected to initially do, but I was really sort of hoping not to do that with this. But hey, it's whatever. It'll be fine. We'll figure it out. All right. So quick run through again. Steering wheel's probably going to have to get changed. I'm going to chop some stuff off that we don't need. Move the seat back for now, and then mock up how we're going to make the rear end wider. Axle eventually will come out. I might leave it there just for mock-up purposes so I'm not losing my location of measurement at the moment. So that's pretty much it. We'll get there, boys. We're getting there. It'll be fine. It's cutting time. Yeet. Alright, check it out. That's gonna be kind of how it looks. I'm not really sure. The seat needs to sit down a little lower, but it's really catching on those curves up there. So I'm gonna have to figure something out with that. But there it is. Kind of how it's gonna look. Chopped off all the stuff I didn't need. Although I might use that linkage again, I'm not really sure. But yeah, buddy. Looks pretty good.